guys. Thank you so much
Thank you for watching
for watching this guy's channel,
No, my
Jody's
God.
channel.
Jody's Corner.
No.
My favorite.
Thank you so much. YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. This is going to be the spoiler-filled review of episode 1 and 2 of Wandavision. I just finished seeing the first 2 episodes on Disney Plus, like many of you guys, and wow, I don't mean wow in a good way, and I don't really mean it in a bad way. It's just this show is just so different than I ever thought that Marvel would even. I never thought Marvel would even go in this direction. This is a TV series that takes place after the events of Avengers Endgame, where Wanda Maximoff is starting to lose control of reality in her own thought process after losing Vision to the hands of Thanos. She's starting to break down and lose it all. And you could see a little bit of trails up in these episodes. I know you guys seen a couple of the little breakthrough moments where those hallucinations and that false reality kind of got broken for a second. You can see the outside world kind of trying to get in. So this first episode was a lot better than the second episode. The second episode for me was more of a letdown because it was like, the first episode was I Love Lucy. The first episode, I'm like, this is a black and white TV show. It's legitimately a TV show, I Love Lucy, but with Wanda and Vision. And I'm like, they really doing this. And I'm like, okay, for sure. So I'm sitting here 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in after the shock kind of wears off. And I'm watching it go. And I'm like, this feels like I Love Lucy. This feels like a good 1950s sitcom. I was actually liking the show. I was like, well, listen, I come to watch these products for the superhero. And here's WandaVision giving me something that has nothing to do with superheroes. And I'm enjoying it. And just because I'm enjoying it doesn't mean I will continue to enjoy it, because I know that this shtick can't last long. I can't see this going past 2 or 3 episodes of this TV sitcom thing. First episode was great. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining, completely outside of anything that I expect. It's not. When they came out with the news and said that this was going to be sitcom heavy, and a lot of people were like, Jody, nah, you think it's going to be a sitcom? It's not going to be a full sitcom. Y'all were wrong. This was a full sitcom. This was a television show from the 1940s and 50s. This was straight I Love Lucy. So, yeah, episode 2 was a little... Episode 2 was like... Episode 1 was great because it was something different, and it was just shocking a little bit to me. That shock factor wore off. And then I was really, I guess, looking at episode 2 with a little bit more of the critic eye, a little bit like, okay, what's the progression here? And episode 2 wasn't as eventful as episode 1. Episode 2 was they're doing this talent show, and Vision eats bubble gum, and it shows it go in his body with gears and it made him drunk. Bro, I can't make this. Let me say this too. This is the first PG Marvel product, and absolutely you can tell and you can feel that thing coming up out of this show. This doesn't feel TV-14, PG-13 at all. I would argue these 2 episodes were G. My gosh. I mean, Disney Pixar go heavier than this. So absolutely, this is very lighthearted. I mean, your pastor could watch this show and wouldn't find nothing wrong with it. You know, like, ooh, this is wholesome television. I mean, there's PG. I feel you. I can feel the PG oozing off of this television show. So people who are saying, oh, PG, they could get away with a lot. There's a lot in PG. There'll be dark elements. Those might still come. But based off the first 2 episodes that I saw of this PG-13 show, ain't nothing dark oozing up off of this thing, bro. What are you talking about? Miss me. So anyway, Vision with bubblegum having, like, he was drunk. He ate bubblegum. It messed up his gears in his body. And he was acting drunk because of it. Now, I don't know how much of this is like the sitcom goofy element. And I don't know how much of this is like, is Vision really like that, bro? Like, I know the cartoon looking gears was just, for show. But he keeps talking about he's this machine and stuff. But chewing gum, wrecking your insides, bro, when you could phase through anything. Now you just ain't making no sense. Like, pull the gum out of your body. You needed Wanda to. I can't critique this. I just can't. I just need to go with the flow. Like I told y'all, expectations have been lowered, off, and I'm just sitting back to enjoy the show. So first episode I liked very much so. Second episode I didn't like so much because a lot of the effects wore off. This is a black and white show, and then at the end of the second episode you finally got some color, which was nice to see. But you could tell the quality is there. Vision turning back from android to human really quick, seamless. It's like, man, how you show him? Because I know he get the makeup thing going on, but they really pop it off. It's pretty clean. I like that element. Even though it's black and white, you can still tell the quality is there. Rarely enough. What else do we have that I want to talk about? I guess that's the flimsy stuff. Now, let me talk about what I think is going on with this show. Here's what I think. And this is just prediction because I don't know anything. I think Wanda is in this neighborhood, this nice, quaint neighborhood, or maybe it's a neighborhood, but it's not so nice and quaint because in reality, I believe this neighborhood is dark and eerie and just whacked out. We've seen the trailers. We've seen people with masks on, hazmat type of people and government agents possibly. We've seen, she took over this whole entire neighborhood is what I believe. And she's turned all of the neighbors into her own personal play toys. Like that neighbor, Ethel, the fake Ethel from next door. Oh, hi, it's fabulous. Let me get your dinner, darling. It was nice to see the mom from That 70s Show, by the way. That was tight. I think there was a little thing in the trailer where she's like, help me. Bro, Wanda is playing with these humans' lives. They're taking them out of reality and making them act like these figures because she's created this personal lollipop. It's the sweetest thing in the candy shop. When you go insane, you just create your own world and you live in your head. Like you're just not here no more. You just living in La La Land. She's actually, that's what normal crazy people sometimes do. But because this is Wanda and she has actual superpowers, she's actually creating that world with real people. And that ain't cool. They probably want to kill themselves, bro. Kill me. I'm tired of living in this stupid neighborhood. End my life. It's like Get Out, bro. Somebody need to flash a camera in one of these fools' eyes. So the most riveting scene for me was when they were at the dinner table in episode 1 and the Vision's boss begins to choke on some breakfast food. And it's the long pause of Vision's looking like, I feel like they all know that they're slaves. But they're playing the game because I think that they don't want to die. They're afraid of Wanda, and they're playing the game. He wasn't choking on no food. Wanda was punishing that man for yelling at the table. Come on, where'd you guys meet? Where'd you get married? When? Huh? When? She freaking Darth Vader choked him with his eyes and then turned it into meat when Vision pulled it out. Man, she's on some crazy stuff, and I get that. It's just that, I guess they're really selling, and I think this will end up paying off because they're giving you this G-rated, cheesy comedy show to once the real stuff starts to hit and it converts into reality, that contrast is going to be so heavy that it's going to jolt us back and be like, whoa. And when it starts hitting, it's going boom, 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 boom. I think it's going to start hitting. So I'll take another episode of this and we have to move on. Episode 4 needs to be completely in color. It needs to be completely Wanda. We need to see the hazmat people. We need to see the government trying to see what's up with this crazy broad. This was cute and all that, but we'll see what happens next week with the review. Hopefully they release more than just one episode next week. They might do one episode, which sucks. Okay, well, that's my overall review of it. I guess what we could do is I could grade these first 2 episodes, which is what I do on Jody's Corner. I grade things. I grade pretty much everything. So, mind you, my critic eye is completely gone. I've turned down the expectations. I've lowered them to enjoy this. And with that critic grade, with that critic hat off, I give WandaVision episode 1 and 2 a B-. Yeah, that's where I'm at. B-. I think that's rather fair. So, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. I know this is going to turn a lot of people off. A lot of people are not going to be feeling this at all. A lot of people are going to be taken by surprise. A lot of people are going to be like, what the freak is this trash that I'm watching? Miss me with this garbage. I don't want to see this. That's coming. You finna piss a whole lot of people off. But I feel like, this show, hopefully, this show is going to pay you to be patient. And I'm being patient because what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and bring it as it comes. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more of that real content. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing, man. Deuce.